the most incredible lane matchup versus Gyro.
FBC said he likes to have his hero first. Got to pick last this time.
They heard him say it, like, we're going to troll him, and it like doesn't even feel like the best Pango game.
They don't have the easiest way to protect the egg on the side of Boom.
Their way of protecting the egg is just to fight, I think. And Hyde picks up the first blood.
I feel like there's a bit of a lag in that just because. Oh, still managed to pick up that regen rune. And Zephyr may have actually died for that. In fact, he does. Their groups being able to beat Furzy and Business Associates, that was what a hell of a surprise, because I think a lot of people would have rated them for last place.
Oh. They're going to probably...
Good chain stun. Mikoto is going to be able to jump away, and FBC is going to try and get the chain stun onto Zephyr to turn that gank around and claim a kill. He will manage to pick up that bounty. 3. And yes, based off of name and such, you probably would go with Geekfam, but the performance here at this tournament so far, Boom, Esports has certainly come to play.
That can be your initiator. Some guy gets gone on, he lives for a long enough period. And I really like this move by Kezq. I'm 90% sure he knew this was coming based on how he was patrolling. And this is one of those like protective deaths where you're simply just trying to die. And he also knows that the ward is placed there too. So as long as nobody else dies here, this was an excellent death. And hold that thought as more people are going to die here.
Yeah, he's going that blade mail build you were telling me about for intelligence cores. But no, he went for the Crystallis.
A lot of people do that though.
Yep.
Oh, they're going to go on a Cuckoo. They are...
okay.
This is a whiff and a half if I've seen one.
Yeah.
Oh, are they even going to... They hit him
bumps him
once
once, and the Aether Remnant is there to follow up that stun. So
that is a shame that he had to die for that. He's just dewarding by himself.
Protect our vision,
exactly.
Go kill that guy. All of a sudden, it's a team fight.
Yeah.
And that might just happen here as they're going to run into the Gyrocopter. Where's the stuns? They do have it. Whitemon is going to be able to get his ultimate off, though, on Raven, probably saving his life. They did blow the egg for that, and Carl is going to TP in. He's going to turn this fight around. He's going to go for this kill, trying to run down Kezq first. Dreamcell has to play away from this last strike here. A little bit too damaged, but Mikoto can try and challenge Carl if he wants. FBC tries to join him, but Carl's a little bit too fast for that. He backs up to the back line. They do lose their Tiny as Geekfam try and take that team fight. Looks to me like Geekfam might try and defend. As hard as this might end up being here, they may be able to burst down FBZ. They do. Zephyr gets a combination onto him, leads into Kuko, getting the lasso. A great defense there from Geekfam.
That's very good. I see.
Flat out. Chain stun. Kez, he's going to be fine. Zephyr just kind of poking at him, realizing this is not a fight they can take anymore. There's a lot of Boom members here, but Mikoto does manage to find a huge follow-up. He's going to be able to get on top of Cuckoo. The follow-up there from FBZ keeps him chain stunned. He rolls right into the Oracle, keeping him stunned. Really nicely done. Blinks back into him one more time. That's 3 stuns onto Whitemon. Still managed to get off his ultimate. There's the Supernova onto the side. Cuckoo's going to buy back and TP onto the shrine here. Mikoto does manage to get up from the high ground. Cuckoo, as he TPs in, is caught by the Aether Remnant, followed up by the Supernova stun. So he doesn't immediately get to catch anybody like he was hoping. He had lasso up. He was ready to go, but the stuns was too much for him. So they're only going to find maybe Dreamcell here. He was actually trying to go for the kill on his Zephyr. Mikoto, Eul Scepter up. Cuckoo tanks the Aether Remnant for Carl. Carl chases back some of those heroes to make sure that the rest of his team can focus on killing Dreamcell.
At the present, without a heart, they are very good direct counters to him.
Yeah.
But with that being said, I think Geekfam should also continue to play aggressively and not stop.
Kodo setting up a stun onto Zephyr here. Hyde follows it up by diving in. Sunray, that should burn down the Tiny pretty easily. Now he's going to pop that Phoenix Sun, try and help Mikoto get out of here. It's going to be at the cost of his own life. At the same time, Kezq actually did get kept by the last strike. He's now zooming in on the side. Mikoto does have to dissimulate. He's got 2 more seconds till another jump away. He's going to be hit by the missile, but fortunately there's that Pango causing so much chaos. Dreamcell, they found the real one. They got the last one. Beautiful read by Cuckoo, and that is disastrous for Boom. Losing their carry once again with Kezq buying back, now dying back is going to be run down by Cuckoo and Carl. The K's show up to the fight 25 minutes in. Now they're just going to run over the tier 2 in a massive engagement.
That you're far ahead.
Yeah.
And then you can just jump the back line better than almost any other hero, like right now.
He's going to try and jump in, push back Geekfam. They are just going to run away now that they see the Sapphire ultimate. They can say, okay, if Mortimer Kisses is being used, we can
just go back
up.
in.
But we don't have to run away completely. We just reset for a moment, wait for the next creep wave, and then go again. This time around, they won't have a very important cooldown. Range rack's already gone. Melee soon to fall. And looks like, really, Boom may not fully commit to this fight. They're going to roll around a little bit with this Rolling
Nice
Thunder.
toss back.
FBZ is not going to be able to get the Chainstone onto Leshrac. That is going to be, oh no, Hyde got caught before he could get off his Supernova. Now this is turning into a disastrous engagement where Carl feels like he can just run forward with impunity thanks to that BKB. They take the melee barracks and
It's way too much map control at this point in the game.
at the same time, it looks like they just don't really want to fight into this Aegis from Raven. But Raven's going to continue to force it. Ether Remnant pulls him back. They're going to start leading out with the Sunray. Look at FBZ bouncing into the back line. He's trying to find that Oracle, and he does manage to find him while Raven's dropping low. FBZ is making sure that White Wand will not be able to get off that false promise so easily. Now he's going to be focused as Makoto catches him with the Ether Remnant, and he's gone. That 5 position is out. Now there's no more saving Krasis, and Boom can just collect whatever kills they can find. Makoto's going to be able to get the Eul Scepter onto Zephyr. FBZ looks for one more, but it's just going to be the 2 supports that end up falling. At the end of the day, though, that was another Tier 3 and another range barracks.
Where it feels like they're trying to save everybody.
Man, it was crazy. They are going to be found here as BKB activated by Carl. Dreamacell is just trying to put some physical damage on him to help his Phoenix out because he doesn't have to die just yet. It was coming up in 1 second time. But he doesn't manage to get it, and now Makoto, he's going to pay the price for not using that second charge of Astral Step. He gets lassoed to stun people up and allow Dreamacell to do damage. There, look at it. They're trying to throw out the Mortimer's Kisses. They also have the Glyph that is going to stall Geekfam long enough that they now have the Phoenix, but this is going to have to be an amazing Supernova. Somebody is going to have to bait or something here. And Dreamacell, he's going to be leading in. The Supernova goes off. Raven pops the BKB, trying to focus it down. Cuckoo's going to join him, blinking forward, and the egg is dead. Now, Dreamacell no longer has that big AoE control unless FBZ can come through in the clutch with this Rolling Thunder. Bounces between the 2 of Cuckoo as well as Carl, doing a really good job chain-stunning him like this, but Dreamacell still has Raven to contend with, and that damage from the Gyrocopter is too much for him to handle. Makoto jumps out, double silence onto the Oracle, trying to burst him down as quick as possible, but he gets Eul Scepter. Now he's going to be caught by the lasso once again. He dies twice to the lasso, back to back, and that is where Boom are going to call it for this game 1. It ends on an ultra kill for Raven.
Easy peasy. Really well done by Geekfam.
Mid Kunga against SF seems incredibly mediocre. You just want to burn all their mana. Timbersaw, Kunga, Morphling all function on mana, so
Somebody else from Boom to show that they can carry games, whether it's Dreamacell or it's FBZ. Toss back here onto Dreamacell's Morphling with level 1 cogs that they use for the souls. Also allows them to be able to catch Dreamacell. Thanks.
This part of the game is very unpleasant to play.
And you can tell Geekfam just know how to punish this.
Yeah.
They know if Raven stays a level or 2 above, like even if he does have level 3 now at this point, Monkey King's far enough ahead, he's still going to punish you. Turn around, Makoto. Both Carl and Makoto getting quite low here. Carl's going to go for one last race, but it's just barely out of range. And stacked it.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think he should have doubled or tripled the wave up.
Oh, and they're going to get a kill on mid. This is 100% death.
I mean,
safe lane either is the problematic part. Like, the supports on Geekfam are being incredibly efficient.
Oh, the Boundless Strike caught him before he could get over that little cliff area.
This is insane.
As a result, he very easily dies. And Hyde, who doesn't have Swashbuckle up for another 2 seconds, is probably going to die as well. Tries to juke around the trees and does relatively well. But this is now a level 6 Monkey King.
This is getting absurd at this point.
Yeah.
Because the clock is doing fine. Look at his net worth, Cap. He's actually second in the game. He's higher than the Shadow Fiend.
Yeah, I don't know how he managed to do that. Toss back. Well, maybe this is why he's managed to do it. These gangs onto the mid lane. Makoto is going to be able to find another opening here onto Carl. Kezcute is the one to pick up the CS. He's out of mana on Cuckoo. Cuckoo did TP in to Carl, opening a gap to allow the hook shot to land. Unfortunately, he didn't get a Cogs pushback or something. Carl, he's going to lead with the fear onto the Morphling. That is an idealistic kill, and it actually paid off. It worked. That is twice now. Even if you don't kill him, just the act of having it and having that power changes the way he's going to farm, right?
Yeah. Oh, man. Are they going to kill Dream again? No way.
They don't have the hook shot. No, they're going to find their opening instead into the Ancient Apparition. That's probably going to give Dreamacell the heads up that he needs to morph to strength and be ready to waveform away, which he does.
He wasn't actually close enough.
Puts himself in the front lines, but he did not anticipate that there was going to be so much magic damage.
Very good about just cutting their losses.
You know, I think you're onto something there. with the, oh, that's a hook shot that's going to be able to find Kezcute, thanks to the illusions that Cuckoo had placed out, given in the vision, but Boom quickly turned things around.
And that's like what you need to foster a scene, right? No matter, that's why like the NBA D-League matters so much. Oh, hold that thought.
They do manage to get jump, but just like the last 2 times they've tried it, this third one is not going to go any better. They jump in, they get a kill on a hero like Ancient Apparition, which they easily can burst, but the trade-off's not really worth it. But the team fight might be, especially if they can kill FBC, but it gets over to the other side of the cliff. He's going to be fine, though a little worse for wear, thanks to the health not going off. The X is going to pull back Carl. Raven does protect him with Wukong's command. A shot comes out from the Morphling, revealing that E-Blade that he now...
Like, whenever Geekfam has to initiate, they have to, like, throw their bodies in and potentially die for it. And Boom does not have that issue, I would say. So, like, watch this.
Their smoke breaks, and they are just going to force the issue here. Now, Raven jumps to the back line, does manage to execute Kezcute very quickly. Makoto has the Spirit Vessel on him and won't be able to protect himself from this Cogs combination with the SF Ultimate. The boat actually does a decent job of mitigating the damage. Can he actually get out of all this? He's so damn tanky, but Raven's going to catch up to him eventually, and that should do the trick. Now, Kezcute, who bought back for all of this, about in the strike as Dreamocell shows up to the fight. That was beautiful. Turns into the Monkey King and uses the Boundless Strike against him, and just like that, Blitz, your prediction could be right here, as they're just going to be able to get the kill on Cuckoo as well. 19-8, and a score that was once 14-1.
Metrics say they're not winning team fights.
Yeah, when you look at any lineup that has a better hard carry, and then you've lost the last team fight, there's always that feel. They're losing to more. Okay, Raven does manage to get down to the right-hand side. Cuckoo makes his initiation and quickly kills the Ancient Apparition. Really important part of the team fight, especially since he hasn't died just yet. But between the Rolling Thunder and the Timbersaw cutting him down, Cuckoo becomes rather squishy. Now, Zephyr has been caught inside the river. Looks like he may be dying as well, but his Chain Frost is doing a lot of damage. Not enough for Carl to feel confident enough to force this. He's going to be caught by the X, but Raven is going to protect him with the Cuckoo. He does manage to get the Boundless Strike, hitting onto 3. The Wukong's command doesn't do enough damage, though, onto Makoto. He pops a BKB and walks away.
Team should be able to carry from this position with an Aegis.
Zephyr, it's a good time to go in. Roshan's getting very low. Can he get in there at just the right moment? He jumps instead onto the Pangolier just outside of the pit, and Raven makes his introduction to team fight with the BKB, but he's quickly finding that the damage from Dreamocell is too much. He stays inside the Wukong's command, now breaks it as he needs to be able to jump away to the trees, but FBC is right there. Oh, he cut down the trees, but he didn't quite get the one tree that he was standing on. Still, though, they catch him with the Eul's Scepter, and Raven will fall. Next up, Cuckoo, caught by the slow of that lucky shot. Zephyr goes back into the initiation and kills Hyde. Very nicely placed Avalanche, stunning 3. The Torrent onto Carl. He still has his BKB, and Dreamocell's rather low. With a Spirit Vessel on him, he pops a Manta to remove it. He's going to be good for now. The time is now. We're not going to wait any longer. We still have that Aegis, and we're going to make use of it. The toss back actually hits the illusion. Would have been a good idea, but sadly, execution not quite on point. Lost at 50-50. Now the hook shot blocked by Carl.
That's one of their 2 initiations. Oh no. Then you just play damage. I had somebody do that and they played it like a sniper.
Every 22 seconds he can do something.
But what can they do against that? Oh, well, they're going to try to kill him.
FBC,
hero again.
Ice Blast is coming in. They're going to try and surround him as best as possible. FBC, they're throwing every single ability that they have, and they do got him. He's already dead. Dreamocell jumps in the back line, but doesn't actually kill Whitemon here. His combination wasn't quite enough. Now he's been Spirit Vesseled. He does have cheese as well as Manta. Removes the Spirit Vessel, does manage to eat the cheese, and Wakeboard's out of the cogs. He's going to be good for now, but they've still lost their Timbersaw, and Geekfam, they're itching for more. They want to be able to take more team fights.
Okay.
Sadly, their initiation from Zephyr, not up until just now. They're going to be able to get the Eul's Scepter onto the Ancient Apparition and toss back onto Makoto. That's really big. He pops the BKB, decides it's time to just TP away. No, he cancels it, walks out. Geekfam, they could do this again. They can keep running this back all day. Zephyr is going to be able to get the Avalanche. Spirit Vessel onto Makoto, toss him back once again. The Ice Blast is coming in. Zephyr is going to die for this, but Makoto has been caught, wrangled in. The 2 cores dead from Boom, and let's add a support on top of that.
That's a gem
too. The additional Jubilee cherry on top.
Satanic feels like he's going like a third right-clicky defensive-ish item as they're going to jump in. All right, Tiny has to stay alive here. Zephyr's actually the most important part of this game.
Zephyr uses himself to be able to dodge the X, but is
did.
still caught in a dead end. The Glimmer Cape is trying to protect him right now. In fact, they're going to use
He's
the
not
Wukong's command. Zephyr not dead yet until the shotgun comes through, blasts off his head,
Makoto's
but
dead.
Makoto has been traded his life for it. This is still fine for Geek. They will certainly take that trade-off, especially as Carl looks to be able to chase down Kezcute. Thanks to the Lich Slow, it's going to be able to catch up to this Ancient Apparition. 1-2. Make it a third raise, and you've got a kill on your hands. But Carl, his BKB is faded low. Now he tries to get off the ultimate, but he won't be able to do so. He chased too far.
He was
trusted
so far
too
from his
much
team.
in his BKB,
And
and
in
his
the
team
end-
wasn't able to back him up. They do have the cogs that pushes Dreamos out, but he's got the level 25. He's got the waveform charges. He'll catch up to Whitemon. He won't be able to catch Cuckoo, though. With the hook shot, he gets away. It was only a regular circle. That's just going to be Elena Barracks if I don't really think they can take... Oh, okay, they're going to try. They might just be able to burst down Dreamos. He's trying to morph into strength, and there goes that Satanic, healing himself back up the full. Carl's going to stand and fight where he can, but there's nothing they can do about this Morphling unless
I'm gonna need
wait
to
the
see
gaze
some
and the
SF
buybacks
ults.
coming out. They do have the fear coming out. That's going to be able to control him, push them back into the cogs. The hook shot goes out as well. All these stuns played nicely by Geekfam, but they didn't have the damage to follow it up. They possibly managed to do it 2 times, this time with no ultimates. Maybe the Wukong's command can come back up soon. They do actually find a boundless
He's
strike.
getting
He gets a
low-ish.
little bit low with a break mechanic on him. He jumps forward, tries to finish off the Monkey King, but a Glimmer Cape does protect him. Raven's going to be able to get enough time away to jump into the trees, but no! Shot down. Dreamacell finish him off. Tier 3 falling fast, and no buyback from the Monkey King.
Surely
Dead for
this has
2
to be
minutes.
game now.
This is a 3 versus 5. Surely no way out for Geekfam anymore.
All right, this game, though, could have been won by Geekfam. If Carl doesn't get as far as humanly possible, crosses like all sorts of borders.
That's a good ultimate there. It almost killed Dreamacell. They throw the Chain Frost, and that does take away the Aegis. Can they kill anybody else while he's still reviving? Cuckoo stuck inside of his own cogs right now as he's getting nailed by the Chakram, and Makoto swing after swing. It looked a little cool right in the middle of everybody, but at the end of the day, it does not do enough.
We're
We
going to a game 3.
are going to a game 3.
And I'm sure the panel's super excited about that.
Only have 8 seconds. They used a lot of their reserve time early.
Good.
From this game, and I'm pretty sure
Yes.
Sven in lane is pretty damn good versus Beastmaster.
Solo queue games, dude. Oh.
Dude, you got to try hard. Zephyr, he's being try-harded right now.
All right.
They have the rotation from Boom. I was waiting for this.
Yeah,
because
he needs to
I
come
liked
up here.
your call of the tri-lane.
You have to try lane Beastmaster.
When's the next assassin going to show up? Well, he finally does. He doesn't kill the Beastmaster, though. And Zephyr's death does create space.
Conversely by Raven to chase. Because I actually think you have to try to punish this.
Yeah.
I think they're both kind of doing the correct maneuver.
You want him to be put into a situation where he's finally like, all right, I'm not going to do that anymore.
Yeah, exactly. But and this is bad. This is like what your one team is aggressive, one team is defensive, and now now your Sven has to come out here, and he doesn't really want to be here, if I'm honest.
Yeah, both Dreamacell and Makoto didn't want to have to do this, but they know they should defend their mid tower. Raven's still going to go for it here. He still has Shapeshift, and with this stun going out on the Nyx Assassin, they're going to be able to pick up at least 1 kill here. The Aether Ren then pulling him back into, with the Soul Blind actually controlling Zephyr as well as a result of all that. They're both kind of low, though, on the side of Boom, even if they trade 1 for 1, and they're not able to get out in front. The Rubik was smoked up in mid lane. Back up. Zephyr kind of ruins this for them. They might still be able to fight Dreamacell. They do get the Primal Roar. He's tanky, but he's going to just melt under this aggression from Raven. Kezcute will manage to get out thanks to the surge from FBZ. No problem. Is Neckar 1 still too efficient of a farming item? Oh, Boom. I didn't think they were going to get here in time, but possibly with the surge. Look at High go. He just runs in
Finish the
there,
Roche.
and the Spike Carapace is doing so
Finish
much.
the
Makoto. Oh, they do manage to get both the Roshan and the Aegis. No problem for Geekfam here. Is now they're going to be able to use that shapeshift to run down Kezcute on the left-hand side. Makoto was trying to go for the Rubik kill, but thanks to the stolen Dissimulate from Zephyr, he stays alive for a little bit longer. He's still alive, in fact, and now he's baited Makoto in, allowing Raven to be able to clean up that kill at BC and Dreamacell. They're pushing forward with High. They will manage to land a stun after follow-up stun on Carl, but Carl's really tanky thanks to the shield crash. Swashbuckle up, 1 second, he gets away and disarms Dreamacell. Dreamacell's still going to go forward here thanks to the surge. They feel like they have the mobility, but there's too many stuns, and now Dreamacell needs to run away. A great impale comes down from Hyde, covering Dreamacell's stacks, but he has blown the BKB, he's blown his ultimate, and they didn't really get an important kill out of it. In fact, I don't think they got anything out of all that. Our tower here, Raven Does it safely with just this Necronomicon really leading the way. Makoto, if he could catch Carl here, it would be really big, but instead he's going to go for Raven. Carl's going to be allowed to get off his Rolling Thunder. Makoto jumps back. Oh, telekinesis on a Dreamacell. He does have his BKB, but he's not being allowed to use it thanks to the stolen Impale from Zephyr. He pulls him back with the telekinesis and chains the stun with the stolen Impale. He knows he just done bucked up.
He goofed real bad.
And now it's going to be tier 3 possibly falling here. The Crimson Guard is doing wonders in protecting this tower, but it won't protect FBZ as he's actually fine. He gets a surge away thanks to all those disables. And with the Soul Bind, maybe they can do something here. Yeah, they're going to be able to jump back in and get a kill. Makoto, one last Astral Step.
They gotta get out now.
The Beastmaster, and Geekfam will not be able to get that tier 3. In fact, they're going to lose more. Aether Remnant is going to be able to catch Whitemon. Nice Impale from Zephyr. Actually got hit by the Spike Carapace. Maybe with the Surge, Dreamacell could find him. No, he's going.
It always feels so nice playing Darkseer against Abaddon.
Yeah.
You just drop a wall and you ignore this illusion that's just silencing you repeatedly.
Rolling Thunder looking to finish off Hyde, but he gets silenced first. Carl is going to use his movement speed to try to run away, but he's pulled back by the vacuum. Stun combo with the Sven. That is a combination we haven't talked about just yet, but a Surge, it allows Dreamacell to just run comically fast after Zephyr, maybe finding a secondary kill here, but Zephyr was tanky enough, he lived through it. Now the BKB has been wasted once again. The Primal War is going to be thrown down. There's the Wall of Replica. They're going to be able to get a beautiful Impale. That's going to allow Dreamacell to land a Cuckoo, and he's got the Ink Stroke on top of that. Raven had to play away from it, goes back in, but realizes that's not an easy kill enough for him to get. He needs to run away because the Shapeshift is running out of time. Carl tries to go for the kill, but gets hit by the Spike Carapace, and now he's going to be stunned up. Carl is tanking. He's got another Swashbuckle up. He's going to try and jump away. Makoto, meanwhile, he's focusing on getting extra kills. Makoto just finished off Carl already. Just take what you got in your hands. What's that phrase about, physical damage build really starts building up. Because then you're not just 2 charges in a fight, maybe a 3rd. Rolling Thunder leading the way onto FBZ, and they actually stole Surge. That's going to be a really important steal, especially as Carl maintains to get these stuns onto the back line. Accidentally rolls into the Beastmaster. Now the 2 of them are going to be silenced and stunned by the Sven. One already dead. Look at the damage coming out from Dreamacell. Fortunately, Carl has shield crash, but it's not enough to protect him. Zephyr stunning himself on Spike Carapace, looking to get that kill, but instead they go for Whitemon. Ogre falls. Specific things that need to happen for Geekfam to win this fight. Now, right now, they're just waiting out the Wall of Replica. Look at that! Zephyr had the stolen Surge, so he tried to bait himself, and it actually worked for a really nice Rolling Thunder, and they got the Nyx Assassin. Look at this. They're going to be able to get both the supports with this. Kezcute does die.
That actually worked?
That was the most insane bait. Screen. The score is 1-1, and this will determine if Boom could potentially be the top team in their group. A Soul Bind that actually snatches both of these heroes. They get the silence onto Carl as well. They've already killed Zephyr. Carl may be up next. Makoto, meanwhile, is going to try and get out of here with the Dissimulate. He's going to be good. Controls up Cuckoo. Vacuum back in. Nicely played by the Darkseer. Dreamacell is trying to battle out. He's trying to get away from Carl right now. Turns around.
Nice cleave hit.
Cleave hit just to be able to finish off that
Raven's
Beastmaster,
going
but
in right now.
Raven's coming in. He knows that Dreamacell can't really fight them without God's Strength, without his BKB, and they still have a few more seconds to go. He's trying to get the kill on FBC, but Dreamacell's come back. He's got the God's Strength now. Now they got the Impale into the Meteor Hammer. That's going to be life 1 with the Shapeshift used on the Lycan. He puts the cheese into his pocket, but without his ultimate, I don't know what he can really do here. Whitemon and Carl, they're going to try and help escort Raven out of this fight. They're trying to get the disables necessary to protect him.
They've almost got him out.
They need a couple more lucky shots to be able to do so, but Carl may just lose his life as he tries to protect Raven even more, slowing him down.
He eats a tango.
Here comes the Surge. Raven now pops his BKB, and they have the Rolling Thunder out from Carl. They're going to be able to get the Nyx Assassin. They do save, and now they might be able to turn things around as they get the stuns onto Dreamacell. He's going to be surged up, but the stun comes out. A multicast stun at that. Dreamacell gets up to the high ground. He's going to be good. FBZ, though, Raven's after him. Oh, Ink Stroke. It's going to stun Raven before he can turn around and hit the Sven. He TP's out in time. FBZ, not so lucky. Zephyr with the stolen Spike Carapace blinked himself onto the Ion Shell, activated it, stunned him, middle of the TP, and FBZ, he may die here as Vacuum up into the high ground. Nicely played, but he didn't catch everybody, and that means FBZ will die. Raven,
I'm so stressed right now. I have no idea. I'm just kind of just waiting in anticipation. The
Oh,
stun!
Carl, you can't
See
get away
ya.
from the Sven. The Stormhammer. Now the follow-up Impale. Fortunately, the telekinesis is going to stall this damage, maybe long enough for him to be able to
need
get
to
another
burst him.
swashbuckle. The Force Staff. That bails him out. Dreamacell. He has another Stormhammer stun.
Raven's getting in the back line.
Raven is looping all the way around. He's already caught Kezku. BKB
Nice
going
BKB.
off. He managed to dodge Stormhammer stun, the Primal Roar. They're going to focus on this Sven. He's tanky, though. He's a big, big boy, and he hits really hard, too. He managed to bring down Cuckoo, but he does fall eventually here. Fighting around the wall of Replica. Carl, he needs to work his way around this wall. Makoto goes straight through it and retreats, trying to head back to the base. Hyde and FBZ, he says, you two are on your own.
Grimstroke to do. He has no protection anymore. He can't keep up with you. And Raven is playing these fights really well. Raven's doing the correct thing. Just go for the backline, kill them first, but they might get this kill.
Chain stun, Meteor Hammer does land onto Carl, but he gets enough of a heal off of the mechanism that they're not going to be able to commit. Hyde, and actually Makoto could be caught here. They get the multicast stun. He's dead. Hyde's going to be chased down by Raven rather easily. Raven's going to try and look.
Okay, let's see.
Four-man smoke up, and you are absolutely right. What they truly want to fight for is Roshan here. Leading the way, here comes Dreamacell. He immediately just charges in, goes straight for Raven, but Raven's already activated his shapeshift, and he's going to go for that backline. We always want to see it. First, it's going to be Kezku. He's going to be impaled some, though. He's going to get back in. He now Stormhammered. He's dropping low, and he will fall. The Primal Roar was too late. It controls up Dreamacell, but the damage is already done. Raven's gone. Carl, he's going to have to fight it out without their primary damage dealer. Meanwhile, that Stormhammer runs right into Cuckoo. Now he's going to chase down Carl. 3 seconds left until a swashbuckle is up. This is a lost fight. They're just trying to save as many of these pieces as they can. Carl's going to be able to get away just because I like this ward positioning. They know that Raven's going to come in from behind. They want to be able to protect their supports. Carl, silenced up. Stormhammer trying to chase him down, but the Force Staffs come in very clutch. Carl's still low enough, though, that Makoto tries to go for the kill, unable to do so.
All the
Pops
creeps are dead.
BKB and TP's out. He's going to be fine. Creeps are indeed gone, and Dreamacell is going to be pulled back in. He's already blown his BKB. He still has an Aegis, but with the God Strength being blown, this first life, it was composed of almost everything that Boom had. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to take a secondary fight here. Dreamacell, he comes back.
They got to get him out.
Stormhammer out. Primal Roar going in. That swashbuckle and all that damage from Raven. They popped that Sven in his second life so quickly that Boom did not have a chance to extract himself. Portrait, that's what it's called.
Yeah. I think that would be pretty cool, but Geekfam gonna smoke up. This could be the end of the game, depending on who wins this fight decisively. Is
Carl his smoke breaks, immediately Rolling Thunders just tries to roll after them, but the AoE surge is allowing them to be able to get away, all but Kezku, who's going to be quickly executed by Carl. On the side, they've actually got the telekinesis on the Hyde. That's a second hero down, both of them being supports, though. Oh, looks like FBZ, he just gave up his life to give a surge to Dreamacell to get him out. Dreamacell
He's actually
says,
gonna try
I will
to
not
fight.
leave you behind.
How far can you go?
Stormhammer away! Dreamacell chasing Raven into the river, but now he's just going to get kited around. He needs another Stormhammer or a surge, and FBZ is there with one. A Stormhammer onto Carl, bops him in the head, and continues to keep on running. An Ink Stroke goes out. A vacuum. They thought they were going to turn, but that's not the case. The Soulbind locking down the two of them. Hyde comes in. Impale only onto one. Meanwhile, Dreamacell, he's already killed Zephyr. Now he turns back onto Carl, who's caught by that Soulbind, and now Meteor Hammer to follow up the
I can't believe it.
A Stormhammer catches Cuckoo, immediately buys back. The rest of his team holds their buyback.
Okay. But it doesn't do the parallels? Parallel
I mean,
walls?
if you get the parallel as a level 25 talent,
what did he take?
then you would have two massive
He
walls.
took the AoE.
Surge.
Yeah, that's right.
Dreamacell. Not going to be able to save Kezku here, but he's going to be able to get a two-man stun. He leads it, but the Aeon Disc actually pops on his Zephyr, and he gets immediately Primal Roar. They try and put a Lotus Orb onto Dreamacell, but he's still being focused down by Raven. The Abyssal Plate actually bounces back onto Raven.
He's healing.
He's healing a little bit with a Satanic. Another vacuum back in, controlling
he
up
actually
these
healed
heroes.
enough.
Cuckoo, he's going to be dying, and Makoto, he now makes his entrance in the fight, controlling up Carl. Carl still stunned, hit by the Impale, followed up by a nice Meteor Hammer. Hyde perfectly controls the fight. They wipe 4 from the face of the earth, and they're going to be able to get Whitemon as well. Surely they've got a stun somewhere in the bank.
Nope.
They do not.
They were so close to killing Dreamacell there.
He's already dead. Hyde quickly burrowing back into his little hidey hole here.
They want more than just this Rax, though.
Dude.
Look at look at this
two
man.
sets of level 3 Necronomicon units that last 75
These idiots
seconds.
got,
units have 50%
they got Mirror Shield.
more
Okay,
health
Mirror Shield
and
went
damage.
on the Sven. That's pretty sick. I was gonna say it's kind of one-sided right now.
Zephyr, juke it, jive it with the surge, blink away, get it out, TP
No way.
away.
He's out.
No,
He's out.
gonna be
Nah,
vacuumed.
He's gone. He's done
He
for.
got vacuumed.
He doesn't have buyout.
So he has a very long impale now. When he burrows, his impale is going to be so huge.
And they're going to go for it
He
right now.
blinks
It's
forward. He actually
4v5.
goes straight for the stun on a Cuckoo. The follow-up Ether Remnant is going to be
Cuckoo
able to keep
doesn't
him
have
chained
buyout.
down.
They need to
Defensive
save
force.
him.
If he gets back to the fountain, he's going to be okay. He's saved thanks in part to the Rolling Thunder of K.
And
Carl,
Kescute is dead
he
without
managed to kill
buyout.
Kescute. That's going to be pretty big. His link is going to be propped though. Dreamcell, he's trying to focus on him right now. They really need a disarm right now. That's going to be the Fire Blast coming in. Chain setting up Dreamcell while Raven focuses on the other heroes. He's already killed the Nyx assassin who quickly buys back. There's that gigantic parallel wall. It's hard to fight in this area. Carl, I don't think you want to be here. The link is going to be able to pop that stun
He's
coming out from
kiting
the
them.
Sven.
He's kiting
It's going to
them.
be okay. The silence is going to fade soon. He pops it, goes in, tries to finish up Makoto, but he can't quite do it. He does have a lie back though. Makoto, they need this kill on him, but they can't overcommit for it because he does have the Aegis.
I like what Carl's doing. He's trying to get them to overcommit
Meteor
for the
Hammer
buyout.
after Meteor Hammer, Makoto's going to die here. Carl, he buys back, gets that kill. Rolling Thunder mistimes it. Not going to be able to get the chain stun onto Makoto.
He
but
wants
goes
more,
to
though, in the back.
line. He's trying to get FBZ. Meanwhile, Makoto, jump away. Makoto's out. He leapfrogs his way out of the team fight.
So no one's going to pick up the pirate hat.
No one wants the pirate hat.
No one wants the pirate hat. To be fair, I don't think anybody...
The surge forward, the smoke. There's going to be the blink forward. They managed to get their two-man vacuum. There's the jump
The
forward.
fallen sky.
Dreamcell actually canceled it. He has a divine rapier, by the way. They need to be able to bring down Dreamcell, kite him out, something. Zephyr,
They
he's
get
going
the
to be
stun on
focused
him.
on. They're going to be able to get the stun onto him. No buyback. Oh, an Abyssal Blade actually breaking the soul bind there. Carl, clever use of that, and he's going to be swashbuckling Dreamcell. They have to keep him out of this fight, out of him swinging at heroes. But Raven, he doesn't want to go for a fight at all. He's going to be running away. He's got his Shadow Walk.
And this is going to put them in a really weird position because Darkseer's trying to go down, but instead he's going to travels back. And Raven, in fact, makes the decision to come defend. Boom's going to go for the win here.
They're falling fast. They're going to pop the glyph now. They've head out with the impale. Carl getting chain stun. They need something to break this, but the silence is too much. He's now dead for 2 minutes, and it's only Raven and Cuckoo left alone. The TNT duo. Can they possibly hold this against the 5 of Boom ID? I don't think so. Cuckoo, he pops the refresher, but the throne is going to die. That is too much. Dreamcell. And the boys of Boom Esports will close out Game 3.